3 Howls Remedy House is a tasting room inside of a carefully restored Victorian home that was built in 1905 in the heart of downtown Vancouver, Washington. Being over 100 years old, the building is rich with history, and as you may have already suspected, rumors are that it's also very haunted. Despite this, no one has ever done a full paranormal investigation in this building. Until now. We're here at 3 Howls Remedy House in Vancouver, Washington, which is allegedly haunted, which is why we're here. And I'm here with the GM, Haley. And I had a few questions, or just going over sort of what we can anticipate to experience tonight.
So I've been managing here for about 4.5 months.
Okay.
We've been open for 7 months.
Right.
So we bought the house 2 years ago. The owners did.
Yeah.
Ish. And then built up.
Gotcha.
So, yes.
It feels like that's a short amount of time for the amount of stuff you've told me.
It's literally 4 months. My first experience, it was 2 weeks in. So my
gosh.
I just had this feeling when I came in here, I was like, oh, something's going on. But then my first experience happened probably 3 weeks in, 2 or 3 weeks in. Yeah.
You had found some history of the house. Can you tell me a little bit about what you found out?
Yeah, so this house has been a restaurant for many years. There's been restaurants kind of cycling in and out. Mm-hmm. There's always been kind of the word on the street, it's haunted, there's ghosts, but no real stories. So after my first experience, I decided to do some digging, and I'm like, what happened here? Right. So I found out who built the house, when they built the house, 1905. This guy named JJ and his wife Elizabeth built the house. They did have a young son at the time. They owned a pawn shop, maybe I think it was 17 blocks down on Main.
Right.
And one day JJ's wife Elizabeth went and shot JJ because she found out he was going on a hunting trip and didn't tell her. And she came back here and got away with his murder. So went to judge, went to jury. Jury was like, nope, she's in the clear, and she finished out her life here.
So how long would you say you and your staff have been having paranormal experiences here?
Before I started, they always said they'd hear some footsteps being in the basement. And nobody upstairs. They'd hear someone walking around, but they kind of just wrote it off, yeah, whatever. But then once I was very vocal about my experience, everyone was like, wait, something similar happened to me, things like that. So I'd say we're noticing it more. My staff makes fun of me because they're like, Haley, the ghost likes you. He always makes himself known to me.
Is there a particular experience you've had that's affected you the most while you've been here?
Yeah, so my first experience kind of shook me, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't know if I was crazy or what was going on.
Yeah.
But my second experience was wild. End of the night, me and my bartender were the only ones here. I get to the first landing on the stairs, and the door slammed in our upstairs bathroom at the top of the stairs. Mm-hmm. And I looked at my bartender and I was like, hey, is somebody here? Did we forget somebody? And she's like, I don't know. So we walk up to the second landing, she's with me, and the water goes on in the bathroom. So us being girls, we're like, get your mace, someone's in the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
We bust in there and there's nobody there, but the water is going. And we heard it go on. It's not like it was somebody left it on. We heard it go on.
Wow.
And that was the one that I was like, okay, all right.
So with this talk about there have been businesses in and out of this place, they think it's haunted. I had the idea where I was like, do you think there's a chance that this place is almost cursed, or people are scared that this is cursed?
We've all talked about that.
Okay.
We have all been why are all these other restaurants leaving? We don't know, is stuff going on? Is it sabotage?
Right.
Get the hell out of my house.
Yeah.
But I haven't really connected with anybody else who's ever worked in a restaurant here or anything like that. So I don't know any history on that.
Gotcha. Do you know if there was anything weird that happened when they remodeled this place? Because, this place had a huge transformation. So I'm wondering if anybody had an experience then.
There's a couple things. So upstairs, we tore down a fireplace, and it was brick.
Okay.
And while the owners were demolition, they found like letters in the wall.
What?
Yeah, but get this, they threw them away. So
I wish
he's mad that we threw them away.
And I'm just wondering, like, what you're hoping to get out of, like, us investigating tonight. Like, are you just wanting peace of mind, or just, like, to know you're not crazy? Or...
A little bit of both. I want to know I'm not crazy.
Okay.
I want, if we have a spirit friend, to know that I'm here to help, and I'm, like, kind, and just,
gotcha.
You know, we want them to know, this sounds weird, but, like, we're cool with you.
Okay.
Like, there's no, like, we're not, like, scared.
Yeah.
I'm actually scared, but we're not, like, terrified of you.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
Okay. So just kind of peace of mind. And yeah, so I don't think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Because some of my people look at me. I have a bartender tonight. He's like, Haley, you're nuts. And I was like, I am telling you, Christian, I am not crazy. This is happening.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get something somewhere. I'm like pretty confident, based on what you're telling me, that we're gonna get something while we're here.
I think there might be a little something.
Yeah.
Upstairs is where we've had most of the experiences. It gets really cold up here too.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because normally heat would rise, right? So why is it cold?
I can't keep this warm. This is the bathroom.
Yeah. This is the bathroom.
The bathroom. The one and only.
The infamous bathroom.
Okay.
In here is my office.
Okay.
And it's just like a dark little crevice.
Gotcha.
And my safe is like in this weird little attic area.
Okay, so yeah, like
And
it's
then
pretty much
this is
just upstairs.
And this is the weird room.
Little storage.
Storage area. Another bathroom.
And this is where there was like orbs in the
This
mirror.
is the mirror that has had orbs, yes.
Okay.
People take pictures. Yes.
It is like super cold up here.
I don't know, Home Goods?
It looks
Yeah.
like
Just
Home
curious.
Goods, honestly.
Like, was here when you guys got
No,
here, or-
no. Yeah, and then in here is just like a storage,
Okay.
but it's just kind of like,
yeah,
you know,
right.
kind of creepy.
Where was do you know where the fireplace was?
I think somewhere around here.
Really? Okay.
I mean, looking at the structure.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like I think it was in the west room. This is our west room, so I think it was somewhere around the west.
I
Okay.
just heard clattering downstairs.
Clattering?
Yeah, I just heard dishes.
No way.
Dishes?
Yeah, it sounded like clinking.
Do we still have the cameras running downstairs?
I stopped them.
Oh shit.
How dare you? It might have been
We've got,
stores.
we've got.
There is a bar right next door that nobody enters.
They might have been dumping glass.
Yeah, it is like a garbage day, I think.
Oh, it is so much warmer down here.
Yeah.
After making sure that nothing had actually been broken downstairs, we started to set up our cameras. We put one in the upstairs bathroom, one in the back room, and one on the main floor.
I was kind of curious what has everyone convinced that the ghost is JJ specifically? Because it seems like this place has a lot of history.
I think just the original history of the house. Built in 1905.
Because he was killed.
He was killed in 1919. So this was the first craftsman house on Main Street. Like they had trolleys with horses. Like that's how they got everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why I think like in our heads, we just think that it's JJ. Like he came back to the home he built for his family.
It's also interesting the research that I did briefly of like how like I saw multiple articles that saying like they got into an argument over like she found out he was gonna go hunting and she killed him basically. And then on his deathbed in the hospital, he was like,
Let her go.
It was my fault. Like,
Yeah.
don't.
Let her free. Don't. Yeah. I
But
read
then
that too.
In that one, it was like, oh, he was a drunk and like abusive, but I didn't see that anywhere else. Just in
Right.
that one blip. So
Right.
It's weird.
And then with the letters that they found, they said that it seemed like a angry wife at a husband.
Okay.
So that could have, very well been.
I don't know why, I just like, I had the feeling that, so it doesn't make sense that she would be, that she would be mad about a hunting trip. So I'm like, was there like continuous infidelity or something like that going on? That was sort of like
What
the
was that quote
vibes.
specifically she said before she shot him?
I don't know. I would not know that off the top of my head. I don't know what she said.
It was something like, I know what you really do on those trips or something like that.
Oh.
At least I think that was what was on the Instagram post, right?
I don't
Or
know.
the Facebook post, whatever you guys
That was in like the book, the Hauntings of
Okay.
Vancouver book.
Gotcha.
That was like because somebody was with him when he was shot,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
his
there was
shot
somebody,
person.
like, yeah.
yeah, and that's how they knew it was her.
While we're sitting and chit-chatting in the upstairs middle part of the room, we didn't really have any experiences. No equipment was going off. So at this point, we decided that we should probably move. If you're unfamiliar with what an Estes method is, it's essentially hooking up your spirit box to noise-canceling headphones and putting on a blindfold to sort of put the person listening into a sensory deprivation, and everyone else can hear and see what is going on and ask questions. And then this is a more unbiased way to see if what the person's hearing on the spirit box is actually relevant to the questions being asked. A side note, while we were setting up, you can see that there is a lot of orbs flying around this room, and guests have reported seeing orbs in the mirror in this back room, so this sort of corroborates their experience a bit. At this point, I had my noise-canceling headphones on and was messing with the settings on the spirit box, but there was activity that started to kick up very quickly.
The fuck was that?
That was the soap dispenser. It's motion.
Okay. So yeah, is somebody here? Anybody want to?
Dead.
You're dead. That's fair. If we're talking to you, yes, you're probably dead. Can you tell us your name?
Closer.
Closer where? That's not a name.
Here you can see an orb coming from the wall where we believe that the fireplace may have been in the building that was taken down, and it makes a really unusual U-turn towards Amber.
Do you know who I am?
Thank you.
I'm getting intelligent.
Thank you for what?
For being decent.
Thank you. I feel like I'm a decent person. I think you were a decent person.
You would have been cool back in the day.
I probably would have. Can you be cool now? Show me that
I
you're here.
understand.
What do you understand?
When you're going,
Oh, that's a fun sentence.
I'm fearful.
Oh god.
Sorry. It said I'm fearful.
What are you fearful of?
There's a camera here.
Don't be afraid of the camera.
It won't hurt you.
Is it hurting you?
Is this the way it's gonna be?
Yes. We're trying to be able to document and get to know you. Some people don't know if spirits are real or not. That's why we have the cameras.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
An attack?
An attack. When you were shot?
Is this JJ Beauregard?
I swear I heard JJ.
Okay.
John?
The JJ.
When you were attacked by your wife?
They were together.
Okay.
Your wife and who?
I want you to take that down.
Take what down? You're going to need to be a little bit more specific, please.
The walls?
We did take down some walls when we turned it into the restaurant.
Do you not like the changes?
Maybe he doesn't like the new wallpaper.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd she have to do that?
Who? Your wife?
Your wife. Oh, probably still on the walls.
I mean, the people who own this building now, you know, like this type of decor and made it into something of their own. This is a business now.
Are you trying to look at me?
Yes. Probably, but I don't see you, and it's really hard for me to see you. So, yep. I don't know.
Just show us that you're here.
I just heard a woman's voice, so this was a different voice, and it said I killed my husband.
Terrible.
Is Elizabeth here too?
She's right in front of us.
Okay, Elizabeth, if you're right in front of us, can you touch this ball that's here to light up?
I can't hear anything, but I do feel like it got colder in here over the past, like, minute. Like, I've been, like, shivering.
It did get pretty cold.
And I've noticed when Curie speaking, Elizabeth is speaking. When Curie like has a lot of like issues with like phlegm in her throat, I've noticed like that's when the spirits are
I died here.
communicating a lot with her.
Elizabeth, did you die here? Elizabeth, are you in here right now?
We're here together.
Is it here?
I've been roaming.
We'll come up here.
Why did you kill him?
Maybe they
What
get
are you
wrong.
looking for?
Looking for evidence that you're here and to get some answers and let Haley know what's going on.
Make me feel not crazy.
I'm confident you're not.
Alright, then prove it. I don't ask for much.
See, I feel like
I
they're
think my thing just shut off randomly.
responding to you though.
That's never happened to me before.
Is it the battery?
No, the battery's full, but it like randomly, actually, this shut off like while I was listening. Yeah, it's like 12.
It's odd because it seems like it was interacting with the house a lot. It interacts with the house regularly with footsteps and door slamming and stuff, and the soap dispenser going off.
Fearful. Oh.
They did seem to suggest a little bit of reluctance with the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which, you know, you don't have to be scared. I wonder, like, too, if the reluctance with the cameras could be Elizabeth's spirit specifically. Like I said, I had that dream that there was a woman spirit here. So I talk about having a dream in this clip, and I wanted to give a little bit of context. I do have proof that I had this dream before I went and did this investigation. We did the investigation on November 21st, but I had the dream on November 13th, and I have this little text conversation with Amber about it. If you want to stop and pause the video and read that, you absolutely can. But it essentially was just like an angry female spirit that was in my dream and not necessarily a man spirit. Even though it was believed that JJ is the spirit that is haunting this establishment. But she was like kind of pissed. Which the woman that was coming through on the spirit box was like, she was almost like yelling every time she talked.
Maybe she was the one who doesn't like changes to the house.
Yes, she
I
did not
think
like
it's
it.
her that's
She said that wall.
Ah!
okay.
Jesus Christ,
Hi,
that's
Elizabeth.
bright. Sorry.
I really think it's Elizabeth.
It is.
I was blinded by that.
Thank you for
Yeah,
touching something.
You have the energy.
I know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the only other thing I could think of is if she was alive and she was,
Okay.
that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that was the soap thing.
Yeah. Has that ever happened? Do you know?
I'm not up here. I don't know.
Just avoid it.
And
Well,
like
I'm curious, does it leave a mess?
terror
Probably.
as in
Is
like
it okay if I turn the light on?
It might be empty.
Is it okay if I turn the light on?
Yeah, go ahead. Quickly, take a video. So we're investigating, and this soap dispenser keeps going off while we're investigating in the room. And
Look at this. It doesn't look like it's piled up too much or too long.
yeah, I
it
don't think
doesn't.
there's a
It
lot.
doesn't look like it's been doing that all day. It's only been the past
Yeah.
recently that it's been doing that.
At this point, we decide to get up and actually go and investigate the basement of the building. See if we get anything.
So I want to do more digging on the morgue because that word popped up, and I didn't really think this would be related at all. This is stupid. But one
Okay.
of my employees was in the back of my, I have a beer cooler outside.
Okay.
And she was in the beer cooler, and a homeless woman walked up and was like, "How's that going?" And she's like, "It's fine."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Have fun in there. They buried bodies there."
Oh.
shit.
So, but we never heard this was a morgue or anything.
Yeah.
So I wonder what they built the house on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like in 1905?
Yeah.
It could be nothing. It could be completely.
I mean, it is weird.
Yeah,
It's
that's
weird
really
that she
weird to say
stopped
that, though.
and said that to, yeah. It was
Yeah.
really,
Especially because this building has kind of been known in the community for a long
Yeah.
time that it's haunted and there's a lot going on here. So yeah, I mean,
yeah, again, I don't know if it's related, but I just remember her.
it is weird.
It was my poor young girl's first day. She was like, this lady just said this to me. And I'm like, well.
You're fine. I heard somebody breathing. I just thought somebody went.
It's hard too because we got the
I know,
cooler
but it was,
running
a
and
very
yeah.
distinct,
Try to listen for footsteps, because I swear to God, I just felt, maybe that's just, I don't do this, but I swear to God,
over there.
upstairs, yeah, over here, footsteps.
I was able to look back on the footage of the camera on the main floor while we were in the basement at this moment, and we did end up capturing some weird noises. While it didn't sound like footsteps, it did sound like a door creaking open or maybe a floorboard creaking potentially, but as you can see in this footage, nothing is moving and I don't really know where the sound was coming from. Now at this time, I also started scrubbing the footage of the camera upstairs in the back room where we did the Estes method. And after listening for 15-20 minutes, I started to hear an anomaly there as well. I definitely recommend headphones when listening to this one. This is very faint, but it sounds like a woman whispering into this room. And to me, it sounds like she's saying, "Haley." I'll play an enhanced version to help you hear it. I also caught something when we were leaving to go downstairs into the basement. I wonder if you can hear what I hear in this clip. You can obviously hear us talking in the background because we're just right in the other room over, but I hear a woman humming a tune in this room and it's picked up by the camera's audio. I'm gonna play an enhanced version of this as well to help you hear it better. Another small thing is just that the soap dispenser did go off once again while we were in the basement. At this point, we move upstairs to the dining area that's right outside of the back storage room. This was the most active area of the house for us so far, so we wanted to see if we could get any other evidence that there are spirits here. Like I said, I moved the music box into that room behind us because this has been the most active spot.
Oh, yeah.
It is active.
Who is ringing the bell? If it's Elizabeth, can you ring the bell once?
Is it JJ?
Okay, so we got JJ here now.
All right. Hi, bud.
Yeah. So if you
It kind of sounded like something touched an ornament. I went ahead and enhanced this part of the clip so that you could hear the tapping of the ornament better.
I heard that too.
Did you hear it?
yeah, like a
And I
little
see
tap.
it moving, that one, the needle one.
I do see one move.
It is moving.
What the hell? Okay.
So you like Christmas?
I mean, who doesn't?
You like my tree here?
I almost want to like...
What the fuck?
The soap.
The soap's
Forgot.
going off again?
It did. Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, it's just that one there is moving a lot.
Here's a quick up-close shot of the ornament swaying back and forth on its own. Are you moving that ornament? I'm gonna do Necrophonic and see this again because we're kind of not in the shot at all now. Hi.
What? I can't.
I heard we're with you. Is this both Elizabeth and JJ that are here?
Is your son here too? Because I keep hearing a kid.
I heard they're here, yes. That's us.
That's us.
Oh, I thought I heard Christmas.
It could have been Christmas too, but I heard that's us.
Presents?
I heard present. Yeah, I've been doing something on these presents. After listening back a few times, what I hear and what I believe is being said on the Necrophonic is, wish you'd fucking get it off this present. Let me know what you hear. I don't know what it said before, but I heard presents too. Yeah, can you ring the bell on the present?
I did.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can use the bell too. Do you feel like you're at peace, JJ? If you are, can you ring the bell? So why are you here? Okay, so let's set a rule, JJ. If you're answering a question and you're ringing the bell, 1 ring is yes, 2 rings is no. You've got to do them back to back. So, do you understand? Thank you. Is there somebody else here, JJ? Like in the building? Yes, so there is another spirit here, and it's not just you.
JJ, is it your son?
Is Elizabeth still here too?
Together? I don't know.
Did your son die in this house? He did die here. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that why you're here? For him?
I heard 3.
That's weird because we got 3 on the thing.
What was
He's
the
not
no?
3.
Not 3.
Was he 4?
A bit of context here, but on findagrave.com, we were able to find the Beauregard family's gravestones, and their son was born in 1903 and he died in 1907. I also want to note that on this record, it says specifically that he did die at the home.
Is he stuck here?
Is that a yes, that he's stuck here? Yes. Okay.
How old was the son when he died?
He was 4. Was your son 4 when he died?
Yep.
I heard 2 yeses.
Oh my god, that was a laugh.
That was a kid
That
laugh.
was a very clear laugh. But I heard a woman saying yep, and then it was yep. So it kind of feels like we have the whole freaking family here.
Yes. What's this kid's name? Like, that's what I would love to know what your son's name is.
Son.
What's his name?
Is your son's name your name?
I heard John. Yep. So was it like John Jr.? Is Elizabeth also here? Can you ring the bell? No. So is she just not present, or does she haunt this place as well? Like, is her spirit still here? Sorry, I should be like really clear. Is Elizabeth's spirit still in this house?
Trapped.
I heard we're trapped. I just want to confirm. I just want to confirm that the whole family is here pretty much. It's JJ, your son, and Elizabeth are all here. No. So who isn't here?
Elizabeth. He said Elizabeth isn't here.
But when I asked if her spirit was in this house, he
I
said
think
yes.
she's not in this room. She said she is. Elizabeth roaming?
Yep.
Yeah. These are very intelligent responses, by the way. Yeah. Where does Elizabeth like to be in a particular place of the house?
Back room?
What? She was what? It said that twice. What are you trying to say? This one was really confusing to listen back to, but what I hear is a man saying, "She's there, dead in the storeroom." And then I hear a woman saying, "Dead again, dead again." Don't really know what this means. What? She was what? It said that twice. What are you trying to say? JJ, was your hunting trip actually a hunting trip? We're not trying to accuse you of anything. We just want information. No. What were you actually do? Oh my God. Okay.
Were you cheating on your wife?
Yes.
JJ.
I'm telling you, that was immediately what I thought.
And Elizabeth knew and found out and got
I
upset.
think she knew, yeah. Like,
Is that why she killed you?
I mean, yes, is what I just heard. JJ, are you still here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why Elizabeth killed you? Because you cheated on her?
I mean, he might be ashamed.
I think so. I think he
feels bad.
He feels bad about it. Do you feel bad about cheating on Elizabeth?
No.
Oh.
No. Wow. I heard it hurts.
It hurts.
That was like a kid though.
I think it was the boy.
It would make sense too, because his stomach.
His tummy.
Yeah. The spirit box is typically like really staticky. Like, and you're going through, like sweeping through stations and it's like all static, right?
Right.
And so what this is supposed to do is amplify the like specific words they're trying to get through. So that it's easier for us to hear.
Oh, that's probably me.
Yes, that was you. Do you need a light real quick to like,
It's possible.
JJ, are you trying to talk to us still? I think. Okay. I think you did a good job with that one.
Yeah. I think you're trying.
I have like a really big cold spot next to me. Like right here.
Oh my gosh.
It's very cold. JJ, are you standing next to me? Are you touching me? Is Elizabeth the one next to me? Can you ring the bell? Yes. So I feel like, yeah, that is weird because like it got really cold and now it's saying Elizabeth is here and it's a lot less active in general, which makes me think it's not JJ. Elizabeth, are you able to use some of our equipment? I know you said you were scared earlier, but maybe seeing JJ used it helped you be less scared. Is that true? Yeah, it got so
It's really cold.
It is really cold.
It got so cold. Yes, you're less scared now. Okay. I guess she's warming up a bit.
But cooling us down.
Yep. Yeah, it's like freezing cold. It is freezing cold.
Yeah.
Like I just felt a huge draft come through too, but it's like there's nothing
Yeah.
over here. Are you at peace here? Do you want to be here, Elizabeth? I swear I heard it very like faintly. I don't want to be here. It's really cold. As I'm complaining about being really cold, you can see an orb actually manifest from the chair that's holding our spirit portal, and the orb flies towards me. Can you use the bell? I think you know how to use it now. Yes. Okay. Do you want to be here? Like, do you want to stay here?
Can you open this? I don't know if that's what I heard.
You know what's weird is I thought it said Elizabeth. Something
Oh.
Elizabeth. Yeah. Where? Elizabeth, do you want us to stay? Are you okay with us being here? She's okay with us being here. Okay, well that's good. No?
No.
I don't think so.
You're trying to say no. Do you like us being here?
Yes. That was a yes. Then.
But you're not okay with us being here.
She's like, no, that was a no, bitch. Ah.
I can't, I'm like so confused. You're giving us mixed signals.
I am confused, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, do you want us to leave?
Yes.
That was a yes. Do you think we're being disrespectful? Yes.
That's not our intention.
No. Elizabeth, did you kill JJ because he was cheating on you? That's a yeah.
Yep.
Can you ring the bell? If that's why you killed him? I heard he's a bad guy.
Was he abusive to you?
Elizabeth, did JJ
This is
hit
a
you?
woman's voice coming through.
Not me.
Yeah, I heard not me. That was a man's voice.
Oh.
But we're talking to Elizabeth. Elizabeth,
Who hit you?
yes.
I feel like she's not very good at doing the 2 in a row for no. Like there's a third.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to give her like time sometimes, but it's gotta be like in a row kind of. No.
Oh,
She's like,
what was she
no.
trying?
What? Oh my
She's
god.
trying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you like that. 2 for no.
She's like, no, I hated him.
I feel like she was actually like sassing you. Like, no, I can do it, bitch. Like, you were being sassed.
She was being sassy.
Yeah.
I like the sass, Elizabeth.
That was 100%
Yes.
sass. Where she's like, you think I can't do it?
Right?
Let me show you.
I mean, like, if she's being mistreated, and I mean, I'm glad that she got away with it. Because that's not okay, and like,
Well, that's why, so with JJ, it was like, you know, he was like, she's not guilty, like on his deathbed. And he's like, let her go. I wonder.
He knew he was wrong.
He was wrong.
he was like,
He
yeah,
knew, yeah.
He's like, I would have shot me too.
Knew that he did something wrong. And we did get confirmation earlier when we asked if he cheated on her. And he said, yeah.
And he has no regrets.
No regrets about it, though.
No remorse.
And anytime we're like, did you love your wife? He just didn't answer.
He's like,
Yeah, he ghosted.
He didn't answer. So I would kind of be pissed too, honestly.
I would be stuck here with him.
right, maybe she's pissed because he's here.
Right? And he's
Oh.
here like touching other women and like
Yeah, at the bar. Do you see JJ touch women at the bar downstairs? That was so fast. That was so fast.
that's gotta suck.
It
Yeah,
does
it
suck.
sucks.
Yeah. Elizabeth, are you having trouble passing on from here? Like, do you just feel stuck and need help? Yes. So she feels stuck. I feel really
I
bad.
feel like I wonder if she feels like she has to protect the people here from him.
don't know if she's here anymore.
I think she went
I think she
roaming.
left.
It's like not as cold.
I know.
It's also,
it's
yeah,
true.
it's not cold. I think
She
when
was
we were
over
talking
it.
about the hair, she's just like, I don't care about this.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't give a shit.
You're like,
What are
oh,
we
she looks
talking
like,
about?
she's like, ugh. Who cares?
Is anybody here with us?
Okay.
Somebody is here. Is it JJ?
1 for yes, 2 for no. Is JJ's back?
JJ's back. So she left and it got warmer.
Right?
Are there other spirits here that aren't related to the Beauregard family? Is this place a portal? I wonder where the portal is. It's gotta be over here somewhere.
At around 4 a.m., we decided to pack up and end the investigation. With all of the evidence that we were able to gather in just the short amount of time that we were able to investigate this building, I have to say that I truly believe that there is a haunting here. As always, though, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this investigation and if you believe that this building is still haunted by the Beauregard family to this day.